Hello, friends. A very good afternoon to all of you, and a warm welcome on the YouTube channel of BYJU'S Exam Prep. I'm Gourav Gupta, and we are undergoing a series of sessions, which is the crash course for MAH CET 2022. And in this session, I'm going to discuss data interpretations, and this is part number 2. I hope all of you were present in part number 1 of this particular session that was conducted day before yesterday. So friends, welcome back once again in second part of this session of data interpretation. Now, first of all, please quickly confirm if I'm audible and clearly visible to all of you. All right, everyone, Varun, Ankita, Shubham, Dharmi, Maheshwari, Mayank, Pankaj, Kalash, Milind, Varun. Yes, thank you very much for confirmation and a very good afternoon to all of you. So friends, welcome once again to the YouTube channel of BYJU'S Exam Prep. Now, in my last session, day before yesterday, a lot of you have requested me to take on some questions on caselets. So I can say that I have worked on that request, and today the questions that we are going to take on will be based on caselets. Okay, so we have already covered a lot of questions on data interpretation which are based on tables, bar graphs, pie charts in the previous sessions. Now today in this session, we are going to dedicate the entire session on the questions of caselets. So I have made two caselets. So these are the questions. First of all, I'll tell you if you will ask me. So I can say that these are the questions that are prepared by us only, and these are not previous year paper questions. So definitely, but the level of difficulty of these questions will surely match with the level of difficulty of actual MHCT questions. Good afternoon, everyone. Okay, so Asali is saying, so please take profit, expenditure, and income based DI. Sally, not in this session, but in the next few sessions, whatever the sessions are planned, I'll try to take that. Parag is saying, I want to purchase MAH CET. I'm trying for the last 3 days, but they do is all information didn't give. Okay, so Parag, I'll try to like connect you with any of the persons. Okay, so don't worry, you can wait, and I'll try to connect you with someone. All right, so friends, let us start this session. So this is the first set for all of you, the set on caselets. Now before I'll jump to the set, I'll go back to the previous screen. So before I jump to this set, I must tell you something about caselets. Now, caselets is basically, I can say that a reading comprehension of data interpretation. Okay, right? So, in caselets, what you need to do is you need to segregate whatever information is given to you. So, definitely the information will be mathematical, but it will be given in the form of sentences. So, you need to segregate all the information that is given in that caselet. You need to read the statements one by one. There is no need to read the entire caselet altogether. So एक एक करके एक एक statement read करो, and if you can fetch out some information from that statement, please write it. Wherever required, you can form a table as well. So you can tabulate the data, or you can write the data in a sequential form. All right, so that will definitely help you in solving the questions of caselets in a proper manner, and this is the way you will be able to take less amount of time to solve a caselet. All right, so make sure that you are basically solving a particular caselet in a proper direction and not going in the random directions. Okay, right? So let us start this session. So I have taken two caselets. The first one is I can say comparatively easier as compared to the second set. Okay, so the first set will be a warm-up set. All of you uh, get involved in this set. I want all of you to be solving each and every question that we'll be doing in this class. If you are comfortable with all these questions, take these sets as the practice set. All right, now in caselets, what I'll be doing is, unlike the questions that we have done in the previous lectures, previous sessions, in caselets I'll be stopping at the common set of information. I'll be giving you 2 or 3 minutes to decode that data, and then I'll be going to the questions. Once we will decode the data, it will be very easy to answer the questions that will follow. Okay. Pie charts में हमने देखा था, we have seen in the pie charts that we'll have to spend good amount of time on each and every question separately. So this is not the case in case of caselets. So in caselets, you will decode the entire data first, and then you can easily answer the questions that will follow. Okay. All right. So let us start this session. The first set on your screen now, fairly easy set as compared to the second set, but still you need to work on this and find out all the values. So I'll stop on this data for 2 minutes, and then I'll start with the analysis of this data. Shubham will be answering to all these things in the further sessions as to like how much you need to score to get a call from some good colleges like JPIMS, Sydenham, Wellington, and so on and so forth. Not in this session, but we'll be telling you all these things in detail. All right, so the set says that in the year 2019, 600 players are selected by different teams A, B, C, D, E, F, G. So these 600 players will be divided in these 7 teams. All right. The number of players selected in A is 1/12 of the total selected players. 96 players are selected in C. The number of players selected in A is 16 2/3 percentage less than those selected in F. The ratio between players selected in B and G is 8:11. The players selected in G are 14 more than those selected in C, and the total number of players selected in B, A, and E is 258. So fairly simple set, straightforward statements are given to you. You just need to find out the values of A, B, C, D, E, F, G when the sum is given as 600. Shubham, in mock test, if you're able to score somewhere around 140, 150, I can say that it's a good score. In case you are targeting top 4 or 5 colleges through MAHCET. All right, so as soon as you are done getting the values of A, B, C, D, E, F, G, please post done in the chat box as soon as you are done with this. Anush, other students, kindly understand, I don't want the values right now, so please don't write these values, okay? And just post done in the chat box once you are done with all the values, not these independent values, but I want all the values A, B, C, D, E, F, G. All right, good. Okay, so let's start with the analysis of this data. Okay, so I'll open a blank sheet. Okay, and I'll be coming back again and again on this sheet so that we can read the statements one by one. Right? Okay, so total 600 players are there. So in all, there are 600 players, and they are divided in A, B, C, D, E, F, and G. All right. So this is how they are divided. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Wait, I'll write it once again. Okay, so chalega. Now let's read the first statement. The number of players selected in A is 1/12 of the total number of selected players. So one by one, you all can help me in finding out these values. Okay, so if I'm at A, if I'm talking about team A, so you can write the value of team A. All of you can help me, support me. So the number of players selected in A is 1 by 12 of the total selected players. So A may 1 by 12 of 600. So 1 by 12 of 600 is how much? Anyone? It is equal to 50. Okay, so 600 divided by 12 is 50. So the value for A will be equal to 50. All right. Now let's read further. 96 players are selected in C. So C के लिए 96 players हो जाएंगे. यहाँ पे 96 लिख देते हैं. Okay. Next, the number of players selected in A is 16 2 by 3 percentage less than that of F. Okay. Now, what is this 16 2 by 3 percentage in terms of fractions? So 16 2 by 3 percentage or 16.66 percentage is equal to 1 by 6 in terms of fractions. All right. Now it is given that A is less than F by 1 by 6. Okay. So A is less than F by 1 by 6. So अगर मैं let's say F को 6x assume करता हूँ. Okay. So 1 by 6 of 6x कितना होगा? It will be x and A will be 5x. So A will be x less than F. So 6x अगर F का वैल्यू है तो A का वैल्यू हो जाएगा 5x and 5x का वैल्यू 50 गिवन है. So अगर 5x का वैल्यू 50 है, if 5x is equal to 50, then the value of 6x will be equal to 60. Alright, so the value of F will come out to be 60. Am I clear to all of you? I hope I am. Alright, so the value of F we have calculated as 60. Let's move further. The ratio between B and G is 8:11. Okay, so B and G का ratio दिया हुआ है. So 8:11 is the ratio of B and G. So I can assume them as 8y and 11y. 8:11 is the ratio. So I'm assuming them as 8y and 11y. Okay. Now further it is given that players selected in G are 14 more than that of C. So C से 14 ज़्यादा है G का value. C is already given as 96 and G will be 96 plus 14, that is 110. Okay, fine. Maheshwari, I'll repeat that part. For A and F, so it was given that A is 1/6 less than F. A is 1/6 less than F. मैंने क्या किया है? 16.66 percentage, 16 2 by 3 percentage I have converted into fractions. Okay, fine. And as a fraction it will be 1/6. So A is 1/6 less than F. So if I'll assume F as 6x, then the value of A will be 5x because 1 by 6 of 6x is equal to x. So subtract x from 6x, that will give you the value of A, which is 5x. All right. So this is what I have done. 5x is given as 50. A का value already given था. So 5x is equal to 50. So 6x will be equal to 60. So this is how I have calculated this value. Okay. Now further, B and G ratio was given 8:11. So I have assumed B and G as 8y and 11y. Value of G is given as 14 more than the value of C. So G का value कितना हो जाएगा? 96 plus 14, that is 110. Right? Now, if 11y is 110, if 11y is 110, answer all of you, then what will be the value of 8y? If 11y is equal to 110, what will be the value of 8y? Yes, all of you can write it. Right? So the value of 8y will be equal to 80. All right? The value of 8y will be equal to 80. Perfect. Perfect, all of you. Okay? Now we are left with D and E, the two values. So let's read the data further. Now the total number of players, the last line, the total number of players selected in B, A and E is 258. So B, A and E, this sum is 258. I already know the values of A and B. The sum of these two values is 130. So value of E will be 258 minus 130. So to calculate the value of E, from the sum of A, B and E, I have subtracted the values of A and B. So this value, yes, you all can write how much will be this value. So this value will come out to be 128. All right. Now we also know that the sum of all these values is 600. So I already know the 6 values out of the 7 values. Since the sum is 600, I can calculate the value of D. Okay. So let's calculate the value of D. So sum here is, all right. So can you all write the value of D as well? All of you, come on. So I'm waiting for all of you. So sum calculate करते हैं. So A, B, E का sum already 258 given था. Okay. So 258 and then just add these 3 values. So 258 plus 96 plus 60 plus 110. So this will be the sum of all the other values and the value of D. Yes, Sanu, Varun, Kalash. All right. So you all are saying that the value of D will be 76. I trust all of you. You just need to do subtractions. That is a simple calculation. And now we know all the values of A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Okay, fine. I hope all of you have noted down. Alia, the value will be 76, not 79. I think that was a mistyping from your side. Okay, so all of you would have written these values of A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Now, the next 5 questions are based on these values only. So once we have these values, we can easily give the answer for the questions that will follow this particular set. Okay? So please note down all these values. I'm going to the questions one by one. I'll not be coming back to this data. I hope all of you will note down these values in the rough sheets. So let's move on and look at the question number 1. So quickly give me an answer for this question. What is the ratio between the number of players selected in B to that of D? So if I talk about B, the number of players is 80 and in D we have calculated as 76. So if I calculate the ratio, I can cancel out 4 from here. So the ratio will be 20:19. Cancelling out 4, the ratio will be 20:19 and the correct answer will be option A. Alright. So correct answer definitely is option A, that is 20:19. Be careful with the calculations. You already know all the values, just need to work on these values. Okay. Now question number 2 related to this set. Players selected in E are how much percentage more or less than that of C? Now the number of players selected in E is 128 and that of C is 96. So question is, E is how much percentage more or less than that of C? So we can see that it is definitely more. Now value wise, E is how much more than C? It will be 128 minus 96 and then I divided by the value of C, which is 96, multiplied by 100. Okay. Now 128 minus 96 is how much? It is 32. 32 over 96. Now some of the students have given the answer as 25%. The small mistake is the base, the denominator in this case should be C, not E. E will not be the denominator, C will be the denominator. Okay. Now fraction wise this is 1 by 3. Now 1 by 3 is how much percentage? 1 by 3 is 33.33 percentage. So the correct answer will be option D. Okay, so option D, 33.33 percentage will be the correct answer for this one. All right. Question number 3. What is the difference between an average number of players selected in B and F? So calculate the average for B and F and the average of G and A and then find the difference. So let's write all these values for B, F, G and A. So number of players for B is 80 and for F it is 60. For G it is 110 and for A it is 50. Okay, so first of all I'll calculate the average of B and F. So बहुत simple है average calculate करना. So here the average is 70, and in the second case what is the average? Average is 80. Now we need to calculate the difference between these two numbers. 70 and 80 में difference calculate करना है, and clearly visible what will be the answer, right? So what should be the answer? The answer should be option C, not option D. Now friends, these are very easy calculations. You cannot commit mistakes in such cases. Okay, so make sure you are not committing any kind of mistakes here. Okay, all right, so let's continue and move on to question number 4. Number of players selected in B is what percentage of F? So number of players of B is 80 and number of players of F is 60. So carefully give me an answer for this. Number of players selected in B is what percentage of F? So you don't have to find out B is what percentage more or less. You just have to find out B is what percentage of F. Okay. So simply it will be B upon F multiplied by 100. Okay. So B is 80, F is 60. If I look at the fraction will be 4 by 3. Okay, now 4 by 3 in terms of percentages you can calculate easily. That will be 133.33 percentage. Okay, so yes, the correct answer will be option E. Right? Okay, now with this, let's move on to the last question of this set, and then we'll go on to the second set, which will be a wonderful set to solve. Actually, second set is an amazing set and you will learn a lot of things from the second set. Okay, so fifth question for this set. In which of the following teams the number of players is minimum? Wow, such an easy question to end with. Sameer, as you can see, this is the fifth question, so you have missed the entire first set. No problem, this session is on YouTube, so you have an option of looking at the recording once the session is over. All right, definitely. So minimum number of players are in team A, 50 players, and all the other teams have more than 50 players. So the correct answer definitely is option A. All right. Okay. Now all of you be ready for the second set. So I hope you would have enjoyed the first set. That was pretty easy one. But the second set will have huge learning for all of you. Okay. So before going on to the second set, as usual, normal ritual, please go ahead and like the session, comment, share and subscribe our channel. So those who are not the subscribers of this channel and they want to attend all the sessions till MAHCET and also the further sessions after MAHCET for different MBA examinations, so please do subscribe this channel. Come on, do it right now. After subscribing, press the bell icon so that you will get all the notifications of all the upcoming sessions. So don't forget to subscribe and then press the bell icon. Bell icon is very important. You need to have a notification of all the upcoming sessions so that you will not miss these sessions. Okay, now what I feel is attending the sessions in the live mode is much better as compared to looking at the recording of any session, right? So please do like it and comment, share and subscribe, press the bell icon. So let's move ahead. All right, Kalash, thank you. Maheshwari, Soumya, thank you, all of you, thank you. चलिए second set देखते हैं. Second set definitely I'll be giving you more amount of time. Okay, so there will be some silence from my side for the second set because second set has good amount of data in it. Okay, so let's move on to the second set. Now my suggestion will be to make a table for this set. Soumya, same to you. Happy Raksha Bandhan to all the students, all the viewers of this session. So I was saying that now Yash, we have already finished that set. I believe you have joined late, so you can go back and look at the recording to understand how I have calculated the value of f. I have done that twice, so you can go back and look at it. So for this particular set, it will be better to make a table. Okay, so the rows will be for M, N, O, and P, and there will be two columns for 2020 and 2021, right? So the data is straightforward, but your skills of solving linear equations in two variables will be required here. Your skills of handling ratios will be required here, and definitely percentages will be tested in every question of data interpretation. So now I'll go on silent mode and let all of you focus, concentrate on this set so that you will not commit any mistake. You may post done in the chat box once you are done with this entire data. I myself will start after 2 minutes. Parag, you are asking your quant section is weak. What should you do? Parag, the suggestion that I'm going to give you is a very normal suggestion. Probably you are looking for like a suggestion which will create a magic, but I'm telling you, magic does not happen until and unless we are spending time in practicing the concepts, in understanding the concepts, and then practicing the questions related to the area in which we are weak. Okay, so a straightforward suggestion, and it will definitely work. Okay, if you are weak in any area of quant or any chapter of quant, spend one entire day, spend some amount of time on that particular area. Okay, just go through all the basic concepts and then practice some good questions on that area. So spending time on that area is the only way if you want to like be average or strong in a particular area. So Parag, not everyone is same. So your brother is an engineer, he can solve all these things easily. Maths might be his favorite subject. Okay, so if you also want to solve all these things, you need to do a lot of practice on these things, right? Okay, a few more seconds to all of you, and then I'll start with the analysis, with the discussion of this set. Alright, so let's read this data. Four manufacturers, MNOP, got the contract to manufacture the chairs in the year 2020 and 2021. They have to manufacture 44,000 and 45,000 chairs in these 2 years respectively. Okay, fine. So let us make a table. So on a blank screen, I have made an empty table. So this is an empty table. So for the first case 2020 and the second year 2021. What are the manufacturers here? They are M, N, O and P. So M, N, O and P are the four manufacturers, and at the bottom I'll write the total. So for total, 2020 total is 44,000 and 2021 total is 45,000. So total I'll write at the bottom of this table for each of these years respectively. So 44,000 and 45,000 are the totals for 2020 and 2021. Okay, fine. Now let's go back to the data and read the information given for each of these years separately. So first of all, for the year 2020. So for the year 2020, it says that total chairs manufactured by M are 20% more than that by N. Okay, so if I'll assume the value of N as X, M is 20% more than that. So the value of M will be 1.2x. Okay, so the first statement says M is 20% more than N. I am working on for the year 2020. Okay, so first of all, we'll write all the values for 2020 and then we'll move on to 2021. So M is 20% more than N. This is what is given. Okay, let's move back. And the ratio of O and P is 7:4. Ratio of O and P is 7:4. So I'll assume this as 7y and 4y. All right. Now the first equation I can make is the sum of these four values. So sum of these four values, 1.2x plus x, that will be 2.2x plus 11y is equal to 44,000. Now step by step you can simplify this equation. So first of all, I'll multiply this entire equation by 10. 10 से multiply कर रहा हूँ. 22x plus 110y is equal to 440000. Then I can take 11 common. So this will become 2x plus 10y is equal to 40000. So I have taken 11 common. So this is the simplified form of the first equation. So first equation will be 2x plus 10y equals 40,000, right? Let's move back to the data and form one more information. Now the statement says that M manufactured 4,000 chairs more than P. So M is more than P. The value of M is more than the value of P by 4,000. So that means 1.2x minus 4y is equal to 4,000. Alright, 1.2x minus 4y is equal to 4,000. So इसको भी simplify कर लेते हैं. First equation तो पता लग गया था हमें. We already got the first equation. So I'll multiply it by 10. Okay, so 12x minus 40y is equal to 40000. Okay, अब यहाँ से 4 कॉमन ले लेते हैं. So it will be 3x minus 10y is equal to 10,000. So this is the second equation. Now using these two equations, definitely we are taking a lot of time, but once we are done decoding all this information, then we'll be able to answer all the questions quickly. Okay, so in दोनों equations को solve करते हैं. So I have got two equations. If I'll add these two equations, y will be eliminated. So you will have 5x is equal to 50,000. Okay, and the value of x will be equal to 10,000. The value of x we have obtained as 10,000. So this value of m in the table will be 12,000 and the value of n, which is x, will be 10,000. Okay, now let's calculate the value of y also. So x का value कहीं पे भी substitute कर दो and you will get the value of y. So if I'll substitute the value of x in the first equation, you will get the value of y. Okay, so x is 10,000. So 10y will be equal to 20,000. The value of y will be 2,000. Okay, so the value of O in the table 7y, that is 7 into 2000 will be 14,000. And the value of P in the table, 4y, is 8,000. So we are done with the year 2020. All right, fine. Now let's move on to the data for 2021. Okay, just wait. Okay, so 2021 data. So in the year 2021, the ratio of chairs manufactured by M to that of P. So M is to P is 5 is to 4. So M is to P is 5 is to 4. So I'll assume this as 5A and P as 4A. Okay, right? So ratio is given. Next, and the average of the chairs manufactured by N and O. So N and O का average 9,000 है. So if the average is 9,000 of two values, so the sum of these two values should be 18,000, right? Sum of these two values should be 18,000. So N and O, the sum should be 18,000. I have written it separately. Okay. So sum of N and O will be 18,000. So out of a total of 45,000, if N plus O is 18,000, so what will be the value of M plus P? So M plus P will be 45,000 minus 18,000, 45,000 minus 18,000, and that is 27,000. Okay. M and P I have assumed as 5A and 4A. So 5A plus 4A will be 9A, and that is 27,000. So the value of A will be equal to 3,000. Putting the value of A above. So in year 2021, M का value कितना आ जाएगा? 15,000, and the value of P will be 12,000. Okay, simple data चल रहा है अभी तक. Now we are left with N and O only. So these two values. So let's read the data further. The chairs manufactured by N in 2021 are 200 by 3 percentage. Now what is 200 by 3 percentage? 200 upon 3 percentage divided by 100. So that will come out to be 2 by 3. Okay, so 200 by 3 percentage will be 2/3. All right. So they are saying that, look at the left side, N in 2021 is 2/3 of M in 2020. Okay, so the value of N in 2021 is 2/3 of the value of M in 2020. All right. Okay, so the value of M in the previous year, M का previous year का value क्या था? It was 12,000. 12,000 was the value. Okay, so I'll put that. So 2 by 3 of 12,000 will be equal to how much? It will be equal to, yes, 8,000. All right, fine. So the value of N here is 8,000 out of 18,000, which was the sum of N and O. So O का value कितना हो जाएगा? The remaining value 10,000. All right. So a lot of you were writing these numbers with me. Abhishek, KK, Kaushal, Swagat. Wonderful. Great. So good to see all of you responding with these values. So I can say that this set was easy but a little lengthy, right? I was explaining it, so that is why I took a lot of time, but you could have done it at at a faster way. No, Ansh, this is also not CAT level. CAT में ठीक है आ सकता है question, but we can say that CAT में इतना easy question नहीं आता. Okay, चलो. So now this is the entire set, and now let's move on to the questions very quickly. Let's solve these questions, all the 5 questions which are related to this set. Parag, it's just the practice because of which I'm solving these questions with such an ease. Okay. Now, if you will also do this amount of practice, I've been teaching since last 15 years. So मेरे को 15 years का practice है. So अगर आप भी कुछ 15-20 days का practice कर लोगे, then definitely your level will certainly improve. Okay, so let's move on to the questions. I hope that all of you have noted down these values. I'll also take a picture of these values and will use it for the further questions. So question number 1, all of you focus and respond. Question number 1. Chairs manufactured by N and O together in 2021. So N and O together in 2021. I can say that the value was 18,000. Is how much less than the chairs manufactured by M and O in 2020. Be careful with this. Yes, yes, yes. Akshay, you can do that. So 5x and 6x use कर सकते हो value. Yes, Akshay, you can do that. Okay, so 20% था, so you could have started with it as 5x and 20% more 6x. That will definitely ease down the calculations. Good. Okay, so M and O in 2020, it is 12,000 and 14,000. 12,000 and 14,000. So that is 26,000. So we have to find out the difference between these two values. 18,000 is how much less than 26,000. So the difference here is 8,000 and the correct answer is option A. Yes, so all of you have already given a correct answer. Nice, good. Question number 7. Find the ratio of the chairs manufactured by N in 2020 and 2021 together. So N in 2020 and 2021 together, it is 10,000 plus 8,000. Okay, so 10,000 plus 8,000, that is 18,000. And we have to find the ratio of this number to the chairs manufactured by P in both the years. So P in both the years is 8,000 plus 12,000. So divided by 8,000 plus 12,000, it is 20,000. Okay, so 18,000 and 20,000, the ratio will be 9:10. So this value is 9/10. You can cancel out 2,000 and C is the correct answer. Absolutely. Okay. Question number 8. Next one. The average of chairs manufactured by M and P in 2021. So M and P in 2021, इसका average find out करना है. Okay, fine. So M and P is 15,000 and 12,000. The sum is 27,000 divided by 2. So it is 13,500. Is how much more or less than the average of the chairs manufactured by N and P in 2020. So N and P in 2020 is 10,000 and 8,000, that is 18,000 divided by 2, which will be 9,000. So again we have to find the difference between these two. So 13,500 is 4,500 more than 9,000. So the difference between these is 4,500. So the correct answer will be option A. Alright. Some of you have given option B as the answer. Why you have given that as the answer? Answer is option A. 4,500 is the correct answer. Okay. Alright. Next question. Question number 9. Chairs manufactured by O in the years 2020 and 2021 together. So O in these 2 years together, 14,000 and 10,000. So it is 24,000. Fine, the first number is 24,000. Will be approximately what percentage of the chairs manufactured by P in these 2 years? So P in these 2 years is 8,000 plus 12,000. That is 20,000. So we need to find out 24,000 is what percentage of 20,000. So let's write the fraction 24,000 divided by 20,000. Okay, so upon simplification, if you'll cancel out 4,000, so it will come out to be 6/5. अब 6/5 को fraction में convert करना है, you can do that easily. So the correct answer is option C, that is 120%. So 6/5 into 100 कर लो, Alright, या फिर 6/5 का डायरेक्ट फ्रैक्शन, डायरेक्ट परसेंटेज कैलकुलेट कर लो. The answer will be 120%. Cool. Let's move on towards the last question. Chairs manufactured by M, N and O together in the year 2020. So M, N and O in the year 2020. So it will be equal to 12,000 plus 10,000 plus 14,000, that is 36,000. Are how much more or less than the chairs manufactured by O and P in the year 2021. So O and P in the year 2021, 10,000 plus 12,000, that is 22,000. All right. So again, we have to find the difference between these. So the difference here is 14,000 and the correct answer is option B. All right. So we can see that after decoding the set, all the questions can be answered in 15 to 20 seconds each, right? Okay. So friends, that is all for the day. Today we have taken caselets in data interpretation. That was the session in the series of sessions for crash course for MAHCET 2022. I hope all of you are going on the right direction, on the right path for the preparation of this examination. Definitely do catch us for some more sessions on MAHCET. All right, fine. So that's all from my side for the day. One request, if you have liked this particular set and the session and the series of sessions that we are conducting for all of you, so please do press the like button, comment, share and subscribe our channel. Subscribing the channel is most important thing, because doing that and then pressing the bell icon will enable you getting all the notifications of all the upcoming sessions, and you will not miss any session from now onwards. Okay, so that's all from my side. Also, you can join us on daily basis at 9 p.m. on the YouTube channel of BYJU'S Exam Prep. The series Last Lap to MAH CET MBA 2022 examination is going on, and the session is conducted daily at 9 p.m. The series started on 1st of August, so if you have missed any of the sessions, then you still have chance to watch the recordings of these sessions, because they will be available on YouTube. So the series is a complete series of 20 PAPX sessions and will be covering highly probable questions for MAHCET 2022. And you can boost your score by attending these sessions. All right. Anyone who is looking to prepare for CAT or any other entrance examinations after CET is over and you want to join any of the comprehensive programs, then this is a wonderful program, a batch we have on the offering. And all the details of this batch, the classes, the sessions, the topics, how many tests will be there, are there on the screen. That's it from my side. You can follow us on Instagram, subscribe and press the bell icon on the YouTube channel of BYJU'S Exam Prep, like our Facebook page, join the Telegram channel, and download the app from the Google Play. Right? So that's it from my side, my dear friends. I hope you would have enjoyed this session and learned some things from this session. Have a good day. Bye bye.